When I test drove this car, long before it looked like this, it was instant nostalgia. It just reminded me so much of my old Toyota. Just that feeling behind it, like that whoo rush feeling behind it, it was just perfect for me. My name is Andrew Dukeshire. I'm from Halifax, Nova Scotia, and I drive a 2020 GT86. Her name is Cecilia. That name will never change. And the story kind of behind that refers back to my first car I ever had, 1988 Toyota Celica. So Cecilia is just kind of a derivative from Celica. And because she reminded me so much of that first car, it just kind of felt perfect for it. I mean, it was a little gutless little car, but it was my gutless little car. I grew up in the heyday of the two-door sports car. Everybody had Honda Civics, everybody was driving Preludes, you know. Everybody had the little two-door sports car, so obviously I wanted to kind of fall into that category too, right? But my whole problem was I just didn't have the finances behind, the maintenance that's required on those old cars and stuff like that. And I always kind of vowed that as I got older, I would get back into the two-door sports car world, and I would finally go about having my dream two-door sports car. It'd be years later, a moment that kind of stands out to me. I had a 99 Mustang GT 35th anniversary edition and kind of slowly started getting into a few things, did an engine swap on it, and then kids came into the picture. And unfortunately, and don't get me wrong, love my boys, I got two awesome kids, I just didn't drive the car as much as I wanted to. Didn't have car seat attachments or anything like that. The kids, is more of a safety thing for them than anything, but the car sat around for 5 years. And one day I was just offered a good chunk of change for it, and I took it. And my big kind of like, oh crap moment was the day that car left my driveway. And then I realized I no longer have a sports car anymore. It was May 2020. One day I was just started looking around on the internet for two-door, like just a sports car. I had nothing particular in mind. And that's when I kind of stumbled across the FRS and the 86 and the BRZs. I had never even heard of them before, even though they were around everywhere. So I started looking for one. I reached out to a couple places around town and no one was able to really get me one. And then oddly enough, one night on my phone, farting around on the internet, and an ad pops up. And it was Kenful Toyota, and it was this car. So I clicked on the, you can send them the online question, is the car still available? And the buddy called me the next day. He's like, yeah, it's still here. He's like, we've had some interest in it. If you want to come see it, you should make it soon. So at 4 o'clock that Monday, I drove down with my truck and made the deal. Well, we swapped the engine out for the 2JZ GTE inline 6. We're running a CD09 Nissan transmission, the Varis Widebody kit, all custom made from Japan, carbon fiber, fiberglass composite. Got the PSR turbo. Yeah, just building my little rocket ship. Stage one, honestly, started off by accident. Everybody I talked to about the cars were always saying, you need a little bit of boost. These cars are wonderful cars, but just a little bit extra boost, just a little bit extra boost. So I did the little things that people always do. I went out, I got a cold air intake, new chip and stuff like that, and it just wasn't enough. So I reached out to a local company. It was, Symmetrical Auto Works locally. They're like the Subaru geniuses of Nova Scotia. Kind of ran at a few ideas by them of what I was thinking, and I just started ordering stuff on the internet. And then I'd send them a picture, I'd send them like, oh, I just bought this. And they'd be like, well, man, if you're gonna supercharge your car, you need to worry about cooling it, or you need to worry about this, or your pistons and powder rods won't be able to handle it and stuff like that. So it was just kind of steamrolled from there, bought a supercharger, but I didn't have the stuff to support it. So I bought the stuff to support it. Well, then I was worried about stopping and so on. So it just kind of just overhauled itself over the course of about 6 months. Wrapped it bright yellow, had the Lambo doors on it, you know, put coilovers on it. Like, the car was fully done. And everybody around here knew it as the bright yellow BRZ, right? The bright yellow 86. Late fall, about 2 years ago now, we were getting ready. A bunch of us were heading up to Cape Breton, Scotia Speed and Style event, and we were on the back roads and we were just having some fun and getting the cars ready and everything, and unfortunately I blew up my transmission. And that transmission blowing just kind of led us down this path, you know, it just kind of dictated itself, right? The feeling, just the rush of starting up that car and putting it in gear and going, shifting, just hearing those blow-off valves just whistle away, man, there's just something about it. I don't think I'll ever get tired of that sound. But really, it's just knowing that this car was never bought this way. This car has evolved, it's gone through its stages and stuff like that, and you know, it's nice to look back on it now and look at the car and go, I just accomplished a dream of mine that I had when I was 16, 17 years old, right? I wanted my dream two-door sports car. And I think just knowing that I was able to personally hit that goal for myself just makes it all worth it, man.